For me, a good photograph is a photograph that people respond to, a photograph that people can connect to. For me, it's not really about the craft at all. It's not about the process of making a photograph, or not even really about the photograph itself. It's more about what the photograph represents, the emotional value of it. My name is Michael Christopher Brown. I'm a photographer from the Skagit Valley, a small farming community here in the northwest of America. Much of my work consists of photojournalism, but ultimately I would describe myself as a documentary photographer. Having spent much of the last 11 years working abroad, I'm really excited to be doing a project back on home soil. The plan is to drive around the Northwest in search of the ultimate Vista. The Pacific Northwest is great for vistas, and for me, the best way to get in to see these vistas is by driving. I started my trip in Portland, and I had a plan of going to Mount St. Helens, but it was cloudy, raining. So I decided I would head out to the coast. I went to Astoria, a sleepy little fishing community on the coast. So today we're heading to Astoria. We're in Oregon. We're gonna go hopefully drive along the beach. There's a section of Gerhardt Beach where you can drive fast. You know, it gave me a real sense of freedom and being home. So I drove out there, and as soon as I drove onto the beach, I saw this woman riding a horse, galloping down the beach. Someone gave us this gift, because this was not produced. It was really exhilarating. I had never had that experience before, in my life. And that's one thing I love about photography. It was just like this serendipitous moment. It was a beautiful way to start my journey back into the Northwest. From Gerhardt Beach, I drove south into Cannon Beach, where there are these rock outcroppings and little islands sort of right off the coast that at sunset are really beautiful. This time of day, the light is at its best. It's beautiful. It's like the golden hour. It's like late afternoon, and it's just warm, and you get that end of the day, and the shadows are long, and the light is very directional, and it's just a really beautiful time of day to be walking around looking for photographs. So I was there on Cannon Beach, walking around and just looking for a scene that I could photograph. I had this really amazing light. It was a beautiful sunset, but I needed, one extra element. And there was one seagull in the sand on the bottom. Then just all of a sudden in that moment, there was another seagull that just flew right in front of the lens and kind of like flew up, sort of compositionally, just in the right spot in my frame. It was a great way to close the day. We just arrived here at Paradise, Mount Rainier.